Hello everyone. Let's provide the solution to this problem. X plus 2 to the power of 4 equals 4. And from here, this is simple. We can just take the square root of both sides. X plus 2 to the power of 4 equals plus or minus square root of 4. Now what happens is this will reduce this by 2, so we have x plus 2 to the power of 2 equals plus or minus, we have square root of 4 is 2. And this means that we're going to have two equations. We have the first, x plus 2 to the power of 2 equals 2. And then the second equation is x plus 2 to the power of 2 equals negative 2. So this here becomes, okay, these are the two equations. We will deal with this one first. So let's open this. This is x plus 2 into x plus 2 equals 2. This looks impossible, but we can solve it. Now, x times x is x squared, plus x times x is 2x, plus 2 times x is 2x, plus 2 times 2 is 4, and this is equal to 2. Now, we have x squared plus 4x plus 4 minus 2 equals 0. This 4 is here, plus 2 becomes minus 2 on the left. Now, our x squared plus 4x plus 2 is equal to 0. So we solve this very quickly. How do we deal with this? Our x is minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything over 2 times a. A is 1, the coefficient of x squared is invisible there, and x is the coefficient of x is 4, meaning that our b is 4, and our c is a constant here, which is 2. So let's put all of that into this equation, into this formula. We have minus 4 plus or minus b squared, that would be 4 squared, minus 4 times a is 1, times c, our c is 2. Then we divide this by 2 times 1. So that our x is equal to minus 4 plus or minus, then we have 4 squared is 16, minus 4 times 1 times 2 is 8. So we divide this by 2. If we go ahead, then x will be equal to minus 4 plus or minus square root of 16 minus 8 is 8. So we divide this by 2. Do not divide this yet, because we can break this root 8 into simpler term. So x will be minus 4 plus or minus 8 is 4 times 2. So we divide by 2. This means that x is minus 4 plus or minus, we have 2 root 2, because square root of 4 is 2. Then we divide by 2, which we have under. 2 will go there, so that x will now be minus 2 plus or minus, the same 2 will go there, and we have just root 2. So this means that x is equal to minus 2 plus root 2, or minus 2 minus root 2. So from here we have two solutions to the equation. But like I said, I'll be going straight to the other equation, which is, let's take a look at that. Okay, we have x plus 2 squared equals minus 2. So let's deal with that very quickly. Okay, so this is the second equation, and we have x plus 2 times x plus 2 equals negative 2. So we have x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4 equals negative 2. I want to believe that everybody knows how I got this. X times x is x squared, x times 2 is 2x, 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 2 is 4. So we have x squared plus 4x plus 4. This comes out to become plus 2. Then we have 0. Let's deal with this very quickly. From here we have x squared plus 4x plus 6 equals 0. This is another quadratic equation. Let's go straight to the formula. Minus b plus or minus, we have b squared minus 4ac all over 2 times a. Now our a is 1, b is 4, and our c is 6. How did I get the c? C is obtained from the equation. The constant is our equation, is our c. The coefficient of x is our b, and the coefficient of x squared is our a. Now put this into the equation. X will now be, in place of minus b, I'll write minus 4, then plus or minus, we'll go ahead. Then we have, in place of b squared, that will be 4 squared again, then minus 4 times a times c, because c is 6. Then we divide by 2 times a, which will still give us 2, because a is 1. Now x will now be minus 4 plus or minus square root of 16 minus 20. How did I get 16 minus 20? 4 times 1, okay, 4 squared is 16. 4 times 1 times 6 is 24, not 20. So we have 24. Now we divide all of this by 2, right? Divide all of this by 2. So our x will now be minus 4 plus or minus 16 minus 24 will give us minus 8. So we divide by 2. Mind you, this will give us a complex solution, but let's see how we can manipulate. Then we have plus or minus, we have 8 times square root of negative 1. This is over 2. This way, we can now find the square root of 8. And x will now be equal to, we have minus 4 plus or minus root 8 is the same thing as 2 root 2. I believe you know that. Then multiply by I as we divide by 2. If you want to go ahead, x will now be minus 4 plus or minus 2i root 2 divided by 2, meaning that these 2 will multiply the I. Now x is 2 will go there 2 times, we have minus 2. 2 will cancel this out, we have plus or minus I root 2. So to break this down, our x is equal to minus 2 plus I root 2, or minus 2 minus I root 2. So from here again, we have 2 additional solutions. But the first 2 solutions are the real solutions, and these 2 here are complex solutions.